Oh, this toe shot passed. Everybody's making a big deal of it. Oh.
You see what happens now? I've been saying this since 2007. I've been saying this since 2000. I've been saying this since 1999. I've been saying this my whole life. The market's rigged, right? The market's rigged. It's manipulated. It's fraudulent. It's all a scam. They pretend that they know more than you to keep the perpetual lie going. Nobody knows anything. So now finally, these groups of guys are getting together and they're outsmarting hedge funds and the powers that be. And everybody's all up in arms and they got to come out. I don't need to hear any warnings. I don't need to hear about regulation. The small guys got the upper hand for 2 days and they want to shut it down. This industry is completely one big pyramid scheme fraud. You don't have to own stocks to participate in it. We killed everybody today. We were on the right side of these trades on the way up, and we were on the right side on the way down, and now we're buying them because everybody just crapped out of them. So we're back in AMC now after we got out in the 20s. Now we're back in at 750 on the capitulation. BlackBerry, you got a $4 stock that's trading at 28 and you're not ringing the register. I don't care if it becomes another GME. The only way you stay viable and there's another V word I'm thinking of. What's the word? Viable. Stay relevant. No. Alive, liquid, the ability to trade again tomorrow. Be angry like I am because I sell out of these things too early. Because the day when they roll over and die, you're thinking, wow, good thing I got out. I got hammered today trying to short a couple of these names. I had to take some crazy pain in my face. BlackBerry, sorry, not BlackBerry, KOSS. And I was like, listen, if it breaks back over this level, I got to take this loss. I got hammered, and then I shorted on the way down. I made half my money back at least. And then the stock drops 110 points. Yeah, you're going to get screwed by the halts every once in a while. But not selling on the way up is just irresponsible. You're in these are $5 stocks. Some of these stocks are 5-cent stocks. Some of these stocks were $1 just the other day. You're trading in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, hundreds? What do you want? You got an option that you paid 50 cents for and it's at $15 and you're not selling half of it at least? That's insane. As soon as the market opened up yesterday, sell AMC. I didn't care if the stock went to 100. I'm out. You got to be shorting that stock. You got to be selling it. And if you couldn't short it, if you couldn't get your option platform open in time, you got to have multiple platforms so you have the ability to exit and hedge yourself. Because AMC, there was a 12-point collapse even before the options opened up yesterday. But man, what a great buy today. Brand new stock to me. I don't care what AMC did yesterday or 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I'm in it right now. 750, 950, and just now at 10. I'm looking for 1250 or I'm dumping the whole thing at 10. I know exactly what I'm doing. If you're in any trade at any time, anywhere, and you don't know exactly what you're going to do, you're a loser. Any trade you get into, you should have an idea of why you're getting in, where you think it's going, and when you're wrong, where you're going to get out. if you don't have those three things figured out, you're a loser. Why don't you just wait for the NFL seasons to start again and just bet against the Jets? You got a better shot making money. Don't trade stocks. If you're getting into a trade without three reasons, why am I getting in? Where do I think it's going? And where am I getting out when I'm wrong? If you don't have those on every trade, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing it. And if you're up 27, no joke, 2,700%, 27 times your money, 27 times your money, and you're just sitting there thinking, what should I do? That should not be a... Next time you're up 2,700%, do me a favor. Don't ask that question. The answer is sell. I just got blown out of AMC. Bye-bye. I was hoping for $12.50. I just dumped the whole thing at $10. See? Hands-free, too. See that, Ma? That's having stop losses on your platform. And I'm about to get stopped out of BlackBerry, too. And see ya. And now we're free. So what happened today was another transition in the market, another rotation, if you will, as the Reddit army and the Borg of small cap traders are getting annihilated. The money comes out of those stocks, and where does it go back into? The real market, the Dow Jones and the QQQ. And you get some residual psychoticness going on in GME, KOSS, and the like, whatever. But to me, I don't see the need to own stocks. I will not own stocks. I will not own stocks. I will not own. I have naked puts 20, 30, 40% out of the money. And, you know, and that's that. So, yeah, good times. But I think it's wrong that they're condemning this idea. So you get a bunch of your friends, and then and your group grows, and it keeps on growing, and you decide to collectively go after a stock. It's called an investment club. It's called an investment club. But when 6 old women do it at the Century Village, and they're buying 100 shares of some stock, nobody complains. But when you got 2 million psychopaths with high-speed computers and some cash, suddenly it's a problem? Fuck you, Wall Street. It's an investment club. They're not doing anything wrong. They got 2 million friends hanging out in a room. Let's buy some GameStop. Let's all buy GameStop. Boom. Oh, look, it's ripping higher because it's getting squeezed. So it's not the 2 million Reddit guys' fault that these morons are shorting stocks at $5 thinking it's going to go to zero. When they don't go to zero, they have to cover. Ooh, now CNBC's concerned for the small investor getting caught up in this. They're not concerned. Nobody's concerned. Nobody's concerned for you. The analysts are definitely not concerned. The brokers are not concerned. Nobody's concerned about you. They're concerned about themselves, so they pretend to be concerned about you so they can lobby the government and somehow ruin this new game that has been just invented. That's the truth. 9 old women playing canasta and buying 100 shares is the same thing as what's going on now. Except those 9 women buying 100 shares of AMC don't make a dent. This industry is a scam. It's built on fraud and manipulation. And the one time that they get, well, then again, we were able to manipulate them back when SOES was created. That's why they shut it down. We found a way to manipulate them back in the day. And that's why they changed it from fractions to decimals. My old firm, we found a way to use the small order execution system and SelectNet, this is going back to the 90s, that we were able to get an upper hand on the market makers. So what they do? They shut it down. Oh, fuck this kid. Thinks he could outsmart us? We'll shut the whole system down. And that's exactly what happened. I've told the story 1,000 times, but there was glitches in the system when electronic trading first got started. We were exploiting those glitches. Read the book, So's Bandits by Harvey Houken. Every time we get an upper hand, they try to take it away. I hope there's lawsuits. I hope that the government should be on the side of the investors, not on the sides of the big banks and the investment bankers and the powers that be. But they won't. Because the government's a fraud also, because the government never sides with the small guy. It's always corporations. It's always the guy with the most money, because they have the better lawyers. And that's why society sucks. So let's bring it back to VWAP. If you trade using VWAP, it's the only form of manipulation that we could still use against the manipulators. VWAP helps you be the manipulator, not the manipulated. You want to be the manipulator, not the manipulated. But man, I was short KOSS in the pre-market. 135. I got blown out. Blown up, blown out. I lost $3,000 in like 20 seconds, it seemed. And then it rolled over. I made half my money back. And then they halted it. And it dropped 100 points. It's hard to take, man. $100 points on 100 shares. It's $10,000. I could have used that $10,000. I got several brokers. That's another point I've been talking to the guys in the room for today. Having many brokers this week saved me. When AMC was plummeting in the pre-market yesterday, I was able to short it. Looks like I was a little tight on the AMC here, but it did slap down to 950 again. I like both of these stocks still. AMC down here and BlackBerry's been pretty good. I was hoping for an 875 retrace, but it's building a higher base, AMC. But damn, man. So 3 or 4 years from now, when the market has another one of these moments, whatever the craze is, if you own a stock at $1, and it's at 140, you should sell it. KOSS. I think they make shitty headphones. I don't even know what KOS is. By the way, the Qs are up 15 points from the low that they hit yesterday in the aftermarket. Just a big rotation. Anyway, we're schmoozing tonight. Rest up. Oh, look at that. That's how the Matrix works. I said it as you were typing that. Weird. All right, be safe. I'm probably gonna have to buy the AMC back, but I actually have calls on. I got the $12 calls for tomorrow. Yeah, I paid $140 for them, so it's really not. I mean, they're 180 by 240. I guess I'm up money. I guess I could sell them for $2 probably right now. I'm gonna hang on to those. Oop, too big. There you go. All right, be careful out there, y'all. Send me your emails if you haven't sent one yet. thewarlock@hitthebid.com. Oh my God. Hey, I showered, by the way. Look at me. See? Oh, by the way, somebody said I looked happy. I love it when the market gets hammered. I love it. Yesterday, watching the Qs get annihilated for 14 points, yeah. I'm still excited, even though it seems like a million years ago now. But part of the reason I like it when the market goes down, the obvious reason. Remember, I'm not bearish stocks really, but I'm bearish the industry. I want the whole thing to burn. But then again, if they burnt down the whole system, I have nothing to do. But I'm not bearish stocks. I'm bearish the system. That's why I like when stocks go down. Plus, I like when stocks go down because that's the proving ground. Because everyone's a genius when you go up for 9 straight months. Everyone's a genius when you go up every day, every minute for 9 months. How could you get something? How could you be wrong about anything? Give me some volatility. Let's see how well you do now with your recommendations and your analysis. By the way, my favorite call of all time was yesterday. An analyst came out and upgraded GME. The stock was at 330. He put a price target of 33 on it, which I get it. Where he's trying to keep himself in reality, but the stock's at 333. We're upgrading it today with a $33 target. So it has to fall 300 points to get to your upgrade. All right. Why even go? Why even have the guy talk about it on CNBC? My thoughts on Bitcoin: $1 billion. I still have the same Bitcoin I bought. I will never sell the Bitcoin. I'm told it's going to $1 million. I'm holding out for $1 million. So if at $1 million, let's see, I don't know how to do the math, but I have $1,000 worth of Bitcoin at 11,850. So I don't know, do the math. What would my $1,000 be worth? So that would be, I guess it would be worth 100 grand if Bitcoin was $1 million. I'm holding on. $1 million or bust. It's only $1,000, right? I hadn't looked at it since I bought it, and I'm back to not looking at it. I don't care. When it's at $1 million, somebody call me. All right, be careful out there, guys. I'll see you tonight. And if you're drinking, don't drive. If you're driving, don't drink. What do we got today? I got some sticky ickies. All right, the Warlock at hitthebid.com. And then remember, if you don't realize, the idea of the schmooze is to prepare for Friday. I let you guys hang out on Friday and then another week also. So the chat room usually we stay open 24/7 nowadays. But I'll see you on the flip side. See ya.